The top 5 content formats for aesthetic businesses. What's happening, what I'm seeing a lot of is aesthetic practices. It's not creating content. It's so boring. It's so many just flyers. It's not enough connection being built to the consumers. And so what I said, well, let me help out a little bit. Let me give you my top 5 different formats of content you should start creating so people can connect to you deeper. All right. So, number 1, biggest thing is before and after, right? That's number 1. You have to show the consumers what dramatic change you are making. Because if you don't show them, they don't know. See, sometimes we think that they know everything that we offer. They did their research. No. Dr. Google didn't help them enough. So what you have to do is make sure your before and afters look like before and afters and not before and befores. So if you're going to get this shot, this video, this photo, make sure you can see a big difference in the client, how they looked at, and transition and transformation you made for them first. All right. So I need to see some before and afters on your page. All right. Number 2. I don't believe you, I believe them. So what that means is you have to show client testimonials. Because if you don't show client testimonials, guess what? I don't believe it worked or not. You can tell me whatever. You gon' tell me whatever. You gon' sell me whatever because it's your business. So what I love to do with the client testimonials is, first thing I like to do is I like to say, what was the things that you done tried before that did not work? All right. And like, did anybody like mess you up? Did you have any fears? And those things is what I like them to start off with. Yeah, I thought that this wasn't going to work because of this, and this. All right. How was your session working with me? How was it so far working with me? Oh my gosh, you gave me a different perspective than I ever got before, right? And so that's what you want in that video. But when you create that video, make sure the lighting is good. Make sure I don't hear you talking and asking the questions. Make sure the camera lens is clean. So because that video goes with you forever, I say testimonials is gold. So that can follow your business for the next 10 years, 15 years. Like if the hairstyles don't change crazy, you can keep using it, right? So number 2 is testimonials, right? Number 3 is education posts, right? Because if you don't give them the education, where are they going to get it from? They don't know what semaglutide is. They just know what the people who never got it, people who are not doctors, celebrities, media, all of them, they just know the negative connotations around stuff. So you have to explain to them nonstop. Like I tell people, they be like, oh, well, I already said this before. So you might only have about 10 or 20 things you can talk about. So you're going to talk about the 10 to 20 things a million gazillion times because that is the problem you solve. Stop worrying about if you said it before. No, educate your consumer. The more education, the more transformation, the more limited beliefs that you break inside of the consumer's minds because they don't know. So it's up to you as the professional to educate the non-educated. Right. Number 4 is video demonstrations, right? The reason why we do video demonstrations is because they might think that this process is scary. But once you open that curtain and show them somebody else getting the process and the procedure, guess what? They're like, oh, I could do that too. Oh, that's just a little poke. Oh, that's it. Oh, I thought it was way worse. So by you showing the actual demonstration of somebody actually getting it, somebody can fall in love with the process. Say, oh yeah, I'm going to go do it next week. I'm going to go sign up today. So show them that process. All right. The 5th and the last format I love to use when creating content. You ready? I'm ready. So I'm about to give it to you. Number 5, BTS. Show behind the scenes of prepping, or what it's like for you, of the things that you go through, the experience the client had before getting the service. Show the making of. Show, the more you show, the more you connect. The more you know to show, the more you connect. So sometimes you be like, oh, you too busy worried about your competition stealing your process, when it don't matter. You have to worry about more the consumer understanding your process, and the best way to do that is with behind the scenes. And so this builds more trust. This makes you more of an expert. This just takes them in a little more closer. All right. And that was the 5 formats of content to put out. But I actually got something special for you. I'm going to add one more. I know I said 5, but I'm going to give you 6. This one right here is my favorite. Number 6, share success, right? Share success stories, right? The reason why you share success stories is because you use the stories to sell. See, storytelling connects deeper than any other process. But you're not telling enough stories. You're not saying, hey, when this lady came to us, she was, I'm going to use content in an aspect, right? When she was coming to us, she was only getting 1 lead per month. But now she get 396 leads per month. She was making under $10,000 a month. Now she's making upwards of $50,000 a month, whatever. But she was scared because she went to a marketing agency and they couldn't help her. But she came to a content firm, and we was able to use content to make her as an authority. See, that's what happened. Now by you sharing those stories, they like, oh my gosh. If they can help that person, they can help me too. And so if in your case, if you selling weight loss, you can be like, she came to us and she was 310 pounds. But in 6 months, we was able to get her down to 165 pounds. They're going to be like, what? Oh my gosh. I attempted keto. I attempted the gym. I was about to go get a surgery. But this can work for me. So I'm going to do this. So share success stories if you want to start making new stories. All right. And so today, what I wanted to make sure is that you started to understand content a little deeper, so you can start understanding how to put out content a little better. But you don't have to worry about this. I want you to focus on serving your patients. And I want you to just come over to the King of Content and allow us to focus on your visibility, your consistency, how you show up in a marketplace, how the marketplace fall in love with you. So what I want you to do is I want you to click the link in the description so that we can get on a call and show you what it looks like to actually go to the next level. All right, I'm Dontel Antonio, and I'm part of a company called the King of Content. We're a content firm that specializes in content creation for aesthetic professionals just like you. If this message was beneficial, what I want you to do is share it with another aesthetic professional. Thank you.